Predictions for the game. I think Ohio State wins this game. It's going to go one of two ways. It's either going to be 28-14 Ohio State, or it's going to be 45-21 Ohio State. Either way, I just do not see a way that Ohio State loses this game. Not being biased at all, of course. That's besides the point. I just think Ohio State is the better team. They've been on fire in these playoffs. I just don't see a situation where they're going to lose.
The Ohio State Buckeyes taking on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit.
I think it's going to be a good game, though. I do think Ohio State wins by a couple of touchdowns, but I think the game's going to be good. I think Notre Dame's got a great defense. Notre Dame has great running backs. Riley Leonard is a good quarterback as well. But I just think at the end of the day, Ohio State has too many weapons, and their defense is going to be too stout around the goal line. Because when you really take that all into account, what does Notre Dame do best in offense? They run the football, and it gets real tight in the red zone with Ohio State. Ohio State does not let up a lot of touchdowns in the red zone.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage.
Will Howard takes it on the keeper. Big running room. About a 12-yard gain right off the bat there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets
That's a good run by Will.
It's
a good keeper.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going.
Got Travion Henderson in the backfield. And he hands it to Travion. Ooh! Big run by Travion. Another 10 yards there. 2 plays, about 22 yards.
What a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
In motion. Will Howard drops back, throws it down the middle of the field. Jeremiah Smith, nice little gain there for 5 yards.
You see the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Second down play coming up.
Another drop back. Will Howard. He's going to take up the middle. About a 10-yard gain there. Will Howard using his legs early on here.
Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Buckeyes begin a new series here. 1st and 10.
All right, let's see what Will Howard has here. About midfield. Carnell Tate in motion.
Play fake, looking to throw.
Fakes it, throws it to Carnell Tate. Can he make the guy miss?
It's Tate.
He cannot.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. They pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Got Travion Henderson in the backfield. Travion hands it off.
It's Henderson. That's a nice
couple yards there. Not a great run. Let's see what they got here on 3rd down. Good drive so far. It'd be a shame if they had to punt it at this point. Got Jeremiah Smith up top. Looks like Mbuka at the bottom.
Forces the defense to adjust.
Will Howard throwing it up to Jeremiah Smith.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That is a touchdown. Jeremiah Smith breaks it on a streak route. Will Howard floated him up. Jeremiah Smith ran him down.
Biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best on the opening drive. The offense.
It's a huge way to start.
That's
That pretty much goes hand in hand with how Ohio State has started every game in the in the playoffs. Just starting off hot. And more times than not, it's been Jeremiah Smith. I want to say Jeremiah Smith scored first in both the Tennessee and Oregon game, right? Definitely the Oregon game, but I think the Tennessee game as well.
Add to the lead now with the PAT.
That being said, Ohio State is going to have a 7-0 lead
PAT
here.
is good. They jump in front 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
All right, let's see what Notre Dame's answer is going to be
Fields it
here.
just outside the goal line. And he's
Pretty good
stopped
return
right
for this game and the CPUs.
So Notre Dame's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corners.
It'll be interesting to see what happens. They're going empty formation right off bat. Don't know if I like that play by Notre Dame. Nope, gonna be a jet sweep. Good cut up. Playing Jack Sawyer there.
They stop him right at the 24.
And he made the cut inside. Jack Sawyer dropped down.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
All right, got Love in the backfield. Pass to number 9. I do not know Notre Dame's players offhand like I do Ohio State. Obviously, Ohio State fan. I know every player on the team. I know the big players for Notre Dame, obviously. I know Jeremiah Love. I know
Completion good for
Riley
first down
Leonard.
yardage for this offense.
Those are really the two important ones.
And the quarterback keeps
Read
it in the
option.
Shows off the moves there, but
Ran a lot to only get 1 yard there.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Thanks, Kurt.
important second down play coming up. Ending off on the draw play. And he's tackled
Good yardage
at the
there.
40-yard line.
3rd.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to run for the first down.
Huge hole for Love. Good tackle by Caleb Downs.
Picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line.
Love is absolutely electric. He can take to the house at any point, and you saw him do that against Indiana in the first half. He also had an unbelievable run. I believe that was against Georgia, right?
Here's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
They got Mobamba playing, though.
I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stay with
Dogs.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Another handoff.
Handed off, and he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Another 3rd and 5. See what they do here.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Looking downfield. It's Leonard.
Rolls out.
On the run here. Let's
Wow. What a throw.
makes the catch.
Riley Leonard with a huge rolling out backwards, offhand, wrong side. Throws a laser. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Back in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle.
Good
It's
throw.
Mitchell.
Good
This
throw.
guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Notre Dame's got a good-looking first drive here.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. On the run, it's low.
Oh.
Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Wow, they gave him the first down there.
Nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back's got it again. Tackled
Sony
behind the
Styles
line. It's a
coming
loss.
in there like a bat out of hell to make that sack or tackle. After one, Ohio State 7, Notre Dame 0. But Notre Dame is driving the ball down the field. They're looking good. They are looking good.
Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. And they'll run it out
Takes
of
the
the
handoff. Levels Jack Sawyer.
Able to make the stop after a short gain.
3rd and 11. Let's see if they can somehow pull some magic out of the hat for like the 3rd time this drive.
Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive? Back to throw. It's Leonard. There's a screen pass.
And
to
he
the running
certainly does. They get the.
back. They make the stop just
They did
short
not
of
give him the
it's gonna be
first
4th
down.
and
I
inches
spoke
to
too
go.
soon.
Boy, it's
All right.
in forever.
4th and inches. What are they going to do here? You got to go for it.
Trying to avoid the big play, and it nearly cost him. This running back picks up a lot of yards.
They are going for it. I do not like that they are out going out of the shotgun though.
At least it's more manageable.
Hand it off. They get it.
Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
The drive continues.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something
The
crazy.
drive
They're less
continues.
than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10.
This is where it gets tough against Ohio State's defense.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Jack Sawyer with
They'll
the
bring him
tackle.
down after just a short
I will
pickup.
say, doing these simulations thus far, the simulation hates Ohio State. I don't think Ohio State has literally won a game yet. I think I did Tennessee, they lost. They got blown out. I did
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important.
Oregon,
They want
they
to avoid
lost.
3rd and long.
And I did not do Texas, Ohio State, but
There's the snap.
they probably
He's
would
looking
have
to throw.
lost. So
Catch made on the left
it'll be
side.
interesting. Ohio State is much higher ranked than Notre Dame in this game, though. But the rating really hasn't
Defense
done
can have any
anything
time at all to get pressure on the
thus far
quarterback. He
for
gets the
Ohio
ball out of his
State.
hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone.
Drops
Let's run
back.
for it on 3rd and short.
Oh, he's got him on the crosser.
He's got it near the end zone.
Not a touchdown, but it gets him into 1st and goal situation.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown.
All right, let's see what they get here.
Looking to throw. It's Leonard.
It's got nothing. Goes to the sideline there. Throws it to the sideline.
Nobody open. Second down and goal upcoming.
Got trips to the top. They hand it
Trying
off.
to punch it in here.
Nothing.
Tackled behind the
Ooh,
line.
Jack
It's a
Sawyer's
loss
hurt,
of
though.
2.
That is not good for the
Player is down
Buckeyes
injured
faithful.
after that last play.
That is
They'll
not
take a
good.
timeout or they check him out.
Now, the important thing here is
3rd down and goal.
every
Crucial
single
play coming up.
playoff game they had a goal line stand. Is this going to be their goal line stand here?
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw.
Wide open. No QB spy on Riley Leonard is crazy.
So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great
They thought they were playing Tom Brady there. Left the middle of the field completely open.
That you can play on.
That's a
They're in
touchdown for Notre Dame.
championship, and drives like
That's going to be a tie ball game.
Down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
All right, let's see what Ohio State has on their second drive of the game.
Tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense.
They start with Quinshon Judkinson.
Touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able
Play
to make
action.
some adjustments and stop them this time.
They got G. Scott on the crossing route. That is a big gain right off the bat. Ohio State seems to be firing on all cylinders to start this game.
Think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
See what Will Howard does here.
Handoff here from the
Hands off to
shotgun.
Quinshon. That's good run by Quinshon Judkins on first down.
7-yard gain.
7 yards right there.
Great job by the offensive line.
You can't complain about that.
Giving the running back room to run on
Moving the
first
ball
down.
efficiently.
Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Howard.
Will Howard drops back. Jeremiah Smith on a crosser.
Over the middle, and that's complete. They
Another
bring it
first
down.
down.
The game moves
Jeremiah
the
Smith,
ball
3
forward.
catches and 62 yards already.
Huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy,
Trayvon Henderson back in the game, and he takes the handoff. Not a big hole there, only 1 yard.
Here's the second down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the
Will
pocket
Howard
now.
takes it, pulls down.
Avoid the tackle there with a slide.
He had all the time in the world. I feel like he could have found someone downfield.
And turns it into
But
positive yards.
gets 4 yards out of it. It is 3rd and 5. Can they keep this drive alive?
Big hit.
Third down play for this offense. Drops back from the
Will
shotgun,
drops
looking for
back.
an open man.
Crosser, Jeremiah Smith. He's going to score.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
Jeremiah Smith is going absolutely buck wild in the national championship game. Oh, he just hit the Heisman post, too. Give that man the trophy. That is now 5 catches, I think 100 yards plus, and 2 touchdowns. Wow. Jeremiah Smith is doing whatever he wants against this Notre Dame defense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
Ohio State's offense looks absolutely
Now they get set to kick it
dominant
away.
to start, especially that man Jeremiah Smith.
Return starts from inside the 5.
Can't cover the man one-on-one.
16, that's good coverage there.
You saw what Texas did. Texas had to triple cover him to keep him from
Launch it into the end zone
making an
last time.
impact.
Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They bring him down right at the 20.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running
Let's
back.
See what Riley Leonard can put together here.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Hands it off to Love. First down.
Run earns the first down.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
And the single back takes the handoff.
You got it. He missed a huge hole there. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning, though.
Holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to pass this time.
Ooh.
Makes the grab. It's Collins. You tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. A crow route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
First down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. To throw. It's Leonard.
In the middle, wide open.
It's complete.
All right, they crossed the 50.
It crosses midfield to the 46.
Can they turn this into points before halftime?
There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart the zone defense.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Looking downfield.
The sure hands.
It's the halfback. Clock's going to keep running, though. That's the important thing to keep in mind here.
Undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Second down after that completion. There's the snap.
First down. Got to the 29 or 31.
First down before they get him to the ground. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime.
Forgot where we were.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Wow.
Down the middle. It's
Denzel Burke giving up a huge play. What a shocker.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances
Empty
and mix
set.
up your coverages.
Riley Leonard looking. He's going to take off. Get a couple. Clock's going to continue to run, though.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to the end zone.
Wow. Wide open. Notre Dame ties it up before halftime. It is 14-14. Both offenses are firing on all cylinders.
And think about this is the national
Nothing
championship,
the
and you're
defense
gonna
can
let
do to
execute
stop
like
them.
that against this quality of a defense, man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good.
All right. Now, important thing to note here. Ohio State had the ball first. So Notre Dame is going to have the chance at a 14-point swing. They will get the ball first out of half.
The turn begins inside the 10. And the return
All right.
is tackled as time expires.
Notre Dame has a chance to kind of switch tides here.
Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk, fellas.
Second half.
Hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Wow, huge running hole there.
Good enough to move the sticks.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen.
Another drop back. 3
3
yards there. Nothing crazy, but just enough to get it done.
Just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion makes it second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Love. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Now we run a draw play.
Another handoff for Love.
Fourth
4th and 4. Notre Dame cannot take advantage of the swing opportunity. Ohio State is going to get this ball back with a chance to take the lead early in the third quarter.
Hunter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Fielded at the 25. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to
Well,
do the
Howard
same
with a
thing
keeper
here.
fighting
See
for
the
some
defense
extra
can make
yards.
adjustments. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Can Ohio State take advantage and take the lead back? So far, they're 2 for 2 on their drives.
Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
To the air, it's Howard. Looks to the left for a quick
Carnell
throw.
Tate wide open. He is running.
Complete.
Woo!
Forced out of bounds after a
All right.
big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Ohio State doing whatever they want on the offensive side of the football.
Think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Looking for some space.
Travion Henderson.
And he stopped.
4 yards there.
Gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
See what they're going to do here.
Second and medium.
Have not targeted Jeremiah Smith yet to start this second
On the
half.
shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
G. Scott with a falling
That's pretty
route.
good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Now it's third and short.
All right.
at the 22. You expect this is 4 down
See what we do
territory.
here.
Let's see what they do on third down. That's
G.
caught.
Scott was there and ran backwards.
Just short of that first down mark.
If you're Ohio State, you got to go for this, right?
There's great effort here by this defense.
Don't
to
kick a
keep
field
it
goal.
short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They're going for it. I like the aggressive nature. Good job, Ryan Day. Now you got to make sure you get this.
Offense looking to throw the ball.
And they get it. Carnell Tate. Nice little shallow cross.
Well, that's
Gets her done.
when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on fourth down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
He hands it off from the
Judkins with the handoff, fighting a little bit, getting 4 yards there. Have to take advantage of this if you're Ohio State.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking downfield. It's
Drop
Howard.
back. He's rolling out.
He's escaping the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
He had Mbuka there to block. He could have taken that probably to the house, but he slides short. 3rd and 2. Let's see what we got cooking here.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for
Will Howard. G. Scott.
Ohio State.
G. Scott.
Take the lead in the second half. Another touchdown strike. He wins
G.
the
Scott.
national championship.
Big touchdown.
This guy's putting on a show.
I mean, it's the national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Ohio State looks good. 3 for 3 on touchdowns on 3 drives.
Now they'll
That
have
is
to kick
huge.
the extra point. He knocked through the extra point.
There we go.
21-14.
Ohio State is up 21-14. Still 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Anything can happen. I've seen crazier comebacks happen.
Just one away.
Hell, in this game, I've seen teams score 21 points in a minute.
Return from inside the 5.
That's not a good start,
Brought down
though.
by that coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession?
Huge running room.
In the clear at the 25. It's a solid
Listen,
game.
every time Notre Dame comes out and runs the ball, they move the ball with ease. Why they don't do it more, I don't know. It's when they start passing the football that they start struggling.
First down here for this offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle.
Caleb Downs, huge pick! Ah!
Wrapped up after a solid return.
Usually when they throw that football and you can't see what's going on, usually that means it's a big play. And it was, just not for Notre Dame. Caleb Downs with a huge pick. One of the best young defensive players I have seen in a very long time. Oh, that is very choppy. Okay. Don't ever show that replay again. All right, they are in great field position for another score. Ooh, he tried to take a shot at Jeremiah Smith instantly. If he would have lobbed that ball up and let Jeremiah Smith run underneath him, he would have been so good, so touchdown-ish. But he tried to bullet that in and gave Notre Dame a play on the ball. Will Howard drops back again. He's going to get it to Jeremiah Smith for 6 yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his
He now has 5 catches, over 100 yards, and 2 touchdowns in this championship game. And there's still a whole lot of football to be played.
Third down, out of the shotgun.
And Mbuka, pretty sure that's Mbuka's first catch of the game.
Getting closer to the red zone.
That's That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big
G. Scott again with a huge catch. Oh, man. Will Howard is dicing up this defense right now.
You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end.
They are first and goal on the 2. I would imagine this is going to be a handoff to Travion, but I have been surprised. It's a pitch. That is not a good play. That is literally how Texas lost to Ohio State not too long ago. Was on a very similar play.
Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back. It's Howard. Launching one to the end zone.
Oh, that was almost picked. Come on, Will.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense
Not
does
quite,
a really
Kirk.
good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
Will throws it. Oh, it was in Jeremiah Smith's hands, and he dropped it. Are they going to kick the field goal? You got to imagine they do, which is sad.
To get there and knock it loose.
Oh, man.
And the coach elects to send out
Kicking the field goal. Man, if I'm Jeremiah Smith in real life, I'm holding on to that football. But nonetheless, field goal. Ohio State now up 2 possessions, which is bigger than you would think it is.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats.
All right, fourth quarter time. Can Notre Dame have an answer? Or is this game going to fade away, as they say?
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good.
Not the best return, believe it or not.
Offense comes back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Fires it on the move.
Oh, almost picked off again.
The connection falls incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down.
All right. Riley Leonard's got to get something cooking here.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there.
He overthrew him. He had him open. Puts that on the dot. He's probably running to the house. But instead, it is 3rd and 10. You basically eliminate the run out of the situation here, and it's basically a pass-only offense.
Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Pulls it in. It's low.
Short. You got to punt this away if you are Notre Dame.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get it very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming
Ohio
up.
State is going to have the opportunity to put this game fully away if they can score a touchdown. That would make it a 3-possession game, which that would almost certainly mark Notre Dame out.
So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. On first down, it's play action. Makes the throw across the middle.
Oh, G. Scott drops the football.
Brings up second down.
Not good, young man. Not good.
You know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here he's the one that to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down after that previous play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Oh, good move by Mbuka to get the first down.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
Wow.
Bring him down after just a short pickup.
Man, I like
All right.
the play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain
I
in that
think
attack
now
mode
you got to
first.
take a shot at hitting Jeremiah Smith downfield, right? I mean, this is almost perfect time for it.
Now it's second down here.
He's at the bottom of your
Dropping
screen.
back. It's Howard.
Play action.
Lets it go quickly.
And Mbuka is starting to make a mark on this game now.
Huge gain down near the 26.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with
Going
that
no
play-action
huddle.
call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Play action here on first down.
Wow.
Bringing pressure.
That's what you hurried to the line to do, Will.
It's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback.
Not good.
The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Will Howard. Boonswoggled there.
Second down now after the sack. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
Nothing going there.
Run up the middle.
All right,
That back
Notre
just
Dame
had
is
nowhere to go.
has an opportunity here to
Defense and their run fits on
stay
that
in the
play.
game. They need this third down stop, though. If they don't get the third down stop, this game is over.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield.
You got to think they're going to go Jeremiah Smith's way.
Third and very long, looking to throw.
A lot of time to throw.
For his big tight end.
Went for G.
Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Jake Fielding, not a great kicker, so we'll see what happens here.
All-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And
It's
he
in.
got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful
That is surprising because,
I was watching this guy
like I
play,
said,
and he has got a
Jake Fielding sucks.
I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time?
This game still, it's a two-possession game. 2 touchdowns, and Notre Dame can take the
Down
lead.
middle, it's Evans. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Finds an
Moving the
open
ball with
target on the
efficiency.
left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Pass caught, second down now. Play action fake, looking to throw. looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
Jack Sawyer makes a huge play.
He's brought down.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And the quarterback dropping back. Going for a big play downfield.
Oh, they're going to call pass interference on that.
On the deep shot,
Denzel Burke.
here's a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. 15-yard penalty benefiting the offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Good run.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark.
Jeremiah Love. You know what's crazy to think about? The
The
best player on both sides of this game are both number 4, both first name Jeremiah.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Leonard. He's got it
Big
right
play.
in the end zone. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Let's see what Notre Dame can do
Here's the
here.
snap. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone.
Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Here we go. National championship game.
This is a game.
One possession.
This is a game. Ohio State, you should have closed it out when you had the chance.
To give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What
And
about
Great
the other
House.
side? How will they handle this pressure late in the game? They still have the lead. I want to see what their
Oh boy,
plan of
this is a
attack
game.
is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
As long as they make this extra point, which I'm pretty sure is like a 100% guaranteed chance in this game.
Kicking team on now for the extra point.
They're only one touchdown away from winning. Well, touchdown and an extra point, of course.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Force him to use all
What
their
the hell is
timeouts.
Kirk talking about right now?
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute.
All right, Ohio State.
So the clock stops as
You
we
need a
get
first
the
down. A
final
first down ends the
play
game.
here. This defense needing
A
to
punt
step up and
keeps them
make
in the
a play
game.
now. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll
And
use
it's
that running game
Travion.
Trying to bleed the clock here.
Travion gets a few yards there.
Across the 20.
Third
Now
down.
timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Can
for the
Ohio
offense.
State
Big
close the
play.
game out
Can't get
here?
the stop. They have to consider calling a timeout. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Defense is coming after him. Can't get it away.
Will
The
Howard
defense
takes a
is
huge sack.
Stop at this stage of the game.
This is a
Now it's
ball
the
game,
defense that
ladies
calls
and
timeout
gentlemen.
here. trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Buckeyes will line up.
Not only that,
the wheels are
Notre Dame
turning.
gets to keep a
Is it possible
timeout,
they'll take a safety here?
and they're getting the
Choosing to
ball
return the punt.
beyond midfield.
And he's gonna head out of
But
bounds, but not
they
before
need a
picking up
touchdown.
some good yardage on the return.
It's touchdown or bust
Offense is back
for
on the
Notre
field.
Dame.
The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field.
All the time in the world to
Defense
throw.
make adjustments.
He's going to run.
The
That's going to
tackle
take
is
some
made
time off the
after
clock,
a
though.
4-yard gain. So second
That
and
maybe
6.
not the best move for Notre Dame there.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Back to throw is Leonard. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful.
Wide open.
Gets the
Oh
first down.
my goodness. We have ourselves a ball game.
For the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick catch. Not
That's going to
easy
cut some
to
time
bring
off the
down.
clock.
Quarterback finally gets the job done.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to
Our
secure
drop
a
back.
victory.
Great coverage by Denzel Burke there.
Smart
Although if
decision
I'm
here by the
Denzel
defensive
Burke,
coordinator to go with dime
you
coverage,
probably
get
let
more
him
stops
catch
on the
that
field,
and then
extra
tackle him, because then they
offensive
have
backs.
to use a
Because of that,
timeout, or
they
they're
have
going to
many
use about
places to throw
15
the
seconds
football
off
for
the
this
clock.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket.
Jack Sawyer.
Taken down. The defense rises.
Big sack by Jack Sawyer, the hero of Texas game. Now possibly the hero. Are they not calling timeout? Notre Dame with a gross mismanagement of the clock right now. Now they call timeout after they just used about 10 seconds.
11 seconds remaining.
Doesn't really matter, because this is the ball game right here. You either get the first down and you keep playing, or Ohio State wins.
Looking to
Here it
throw
is.
for the first down.
Here it is.
And he'll loft it to the end zone.
Ooh. Incomplete. That is ball game.
Crucial moment late in this game.
The Ohio State Buckeyes
We have
are
our
your national championship champions. The Ohio State University is going to pull out the championship against Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish. That was absolutely huge. Congratulations to the Buckeyes. Well-fought game from Notre Dame. All the way around. I'm proud of everyone involved. But none more than Will Howard and Jeremiah Smith. Will Howard's your MVP, but if you ask me, Jeremiah Smith really should have been the MVP of this game. But, enough being said, Ohio State wins. National championships. Hell, he's through. That guy was. Did you see that? That gentleman was missing his legs. He had no legs. That was crazy. Regardless, let's check the stats. Riley Leonard, after all that, I mean, the interception was bad, but he played pretty well. They should have just kept running Jeremiah Love. Jeremiah Love was crushing Ohio State for the large portion of this game. Pretty well spread receiving-wise for Notre Dame. Go back up to passing for Ohio State, maybe. Will Howard, great game. Couldn't really play it any better. Not a lot on the rushing attack for Ohio State. Didn't really need it, obviously, with the unstoppable power of really we just used 4 guys. Jeremiah Smith, G. Scott, Jeremiah Smith definitely. G. Scott, Ibuka late in the game, and Carnell Tate with a huge catch as well. They were dominant. They were dominant.